And can you talk a little bit more about, you're this team in China, you've been building this whole thing in China.
Right.
You're talking to, high school, college age kids, teenagers here in the United States.
Right.
Like, how are you able to stay so close to them and listen to them? And both on the user side and on the community side, because I think it's been so critical to your growth.
That's right. I think there are several aspects I want to talk about. The first thing is, actually, a lot of Chinese people, they know the American culture very well. Like today, if you go to social media in China, many people talk about the presidential election, the debates.
Really?
Yeah. People talk about the US presidential debate more than the Chinese one, because there is no Chinese one. The second thing is, for young people, a lot of young people, they study in the US. They probably spend some years working for US companies, for companies in the US, for Facebook, for Google, and then they look for opportunity to come back to China. So there are a lot of people who bring this Silicon Valley knowledge and insights and techniques back to China. So that's the second thing. The third thing is, very importantly, we have to stay really close to our users, different kinds of users. We call this participatory design. Involve the end users in the design process from the very beginning. So actually, we have hundreds of users on WeChat. Are you familiar with WeChat? That's a Chinese messenger app. They don't have a lot of users in the US, but we got all the, a lot of musical users on WeChat. And we have daily conversations. Not only conversations about the product and the ideas, but also just talk, understand what they think, making jokes, be immersed into the American teen culture. That's very important. So for every design, especially important major feature design, we always first present the ideas, have a conversation with users, and share the mockups and wireframes, and get the feedback before we do any coding. So that's the key.